so sensual. I'm sorry. I've not done that. I haven't got my second jab yet. I missed Dick. Sorry. Hi. Not the right way to introduce. Hi, I'm Miss Dick. It's just not the right way to introduce yourself, right? Let's start again. Hi, my name is Kuan-Wen. Well done. I'll give you 80 out of 100. But in this country, you don't strive for the best, so that's good enough for you. Right, so I'm Kuan-Wen. Most of you prefer to call me Wang-Wen. I'm used to it right now. Yes, you heard that correctly. Wang-Wen. So whether you prefer to call me Kuan-Wen or Wang-Wen, I don't care, because I'm in solo. Yeah! Sanctuary! It's talking about someone a little bit gay, right? Okay, that is a question, because I always thought it is a no-brainer. I don't have to ask people, where do you think I sit in the LGBTQI+, however it goes on. I thought it was obvious, but not to the woman who tried to chat me up at the gender party. She thought, and I quote, I am a lesbian academic. No, actually, she was even more specific. No, listen to me. Ooh, shh. She said, you've the kind of vibe of a lesbian assistant professor, okay? I say, why assistant professor? I say, because you still look juicy and nice, and you don't command authority. In fact, actually, you yawn to be sort of dominated by a lesbian daddy. That's what she'd say to me, right? I mean, and then she then say, a lesbian assistant professor who researched into fertility goddess worshipping by Aboriginal tribes in Papua New Guinea and the Amazonian rainforest, period. I'm like, wow. Talking about putting people into holes, no pun intended. Against lesbian. I mean, that's a very specific label in it, right? If you want to know, I'm just a good or gay boy. If you want to know a bit further, I'm the socket, not the plug. I'm getting a bit more mature, but not masculine enough to be a daddy, so I'm more like an auntie, all right? So that's just settled. Move on to the next one. Second clarification, I'm not Chinese. I mean, you hear this accent, but I'm not Chinese. I have nothing against, no, actually, I have a lot against Chinese, but evil people, right? So I'm not Chinese. The reason I have to say that is branding is very important in this era. I just want to say hashtag not patient zero. Okay, let's move on. So what I'm saying is I come from a small island nearby China. That's why I have this accent. And I come from a small island called Taiwan. Have you heard of it? I know! Yeah, made your toys, didn't we? I know! Okay, let me be specific. We did make the simple toys, the innocent, planet polluting, plastic toys. And we didn't make the naughty adult toy for daddy and mommy, on the bedside table, top drawer, that kind of toy. We want to get into that market, but we underestimate the cultural difference and the difference in living standard. Apparently, Western women and Western gay men are a lot more demanding than we thought, because you want the vibration to reach, and our rudimentary technology couldn't get there. So we didn't do it. All right, okay, that's it, done. Hi. Wow, right, okay. I think you're coming out tonight to escape from the reality. So we shouldn't talk about the pandemic. However, people say that when they see me, it's a panda holding a mic. So by association, that's a pandemic. Innit? You cannot escape! So let's about the pandemic. Just two stories. All right, I promise, 2 stories. Number one, my gay couple pal, David and Pete. And David is a bit of anti-vaxxer. I know. I have nothing against anti-vaxxer, but I'm a firm believer of consistent messaging, all right? According to David, he's anti-vaccination because I'm not going to let some stranger inject some unknown stuff into my body. I'm like, Dave, love. Since 2000, you've been barebacking throughout M25. Okay? You literally, that thousands of gay men injecting unknown stuff into your body, right? I don't think it's consistent messaging. Ironically, he did catch COVID, yeah, but he didn't die, he survived. And I met up with Davey and Pete. I'm like, faking sympathy. Oh my God, it's horrible. How are you right now? I said, it's long COVID. It just never ends. I lost my sense of smell and taste. Oh my God, but you love exotic, tasty food. How do you survive? He's like, yeah, but I can swallow without difficulty right now. So Pete is very happy. So what do we learn from that? Every cloud has a silver lining. which is not the ejaculation trajectory, because you can't see it when you swallow. All right, next story. Okay, no sort of sleaze in this next story. Next story is about my cleaning lady. So I put her on furlough, Svetlana, because I was really worried. I know, look at me, I'm diabetic. I would die if I catch COVID. And I have type 2 diabetes, not type 1. Type 1, you're born with it. Type 2, you have to earn it, right? Yeah, I earn it. Okay, so I told her, Svetlana, don't come. Come, I will die. Okay, and now I have one jab. So it's like, you can come. My house is really messy. So, but Svetlana didn't just agree to it. She's like, I want a pay rise. Because now I have to buy extra PPE to go there and have to cross south of the river. Wow, snobbish. So I say, actually, should I agree to the pay rise? Because when she wasn't visiting, my flat was so messy. I was so anxious. And I realized Svetlana is actually my personal key worker. Without her, I couldn't survive. So I would treat her like the key workers. I say to her, Svetlana, as for the pay rise, no! But I will clap for you by the window every Thursday at 8 p.m. until it fizzles out. Okay, so that's the end of lockdown story. Last year's been hard. I know, you guys, we really missed it. And I just think we have to find a thing we love to distract ourselves from all the craziness going on. Luckily for me, what I'm obsessed with was pretty much very going on in 2020 because my first love is the royal family. Right, Team Meghan, raise your hand. Team Buckingham Palace, raise your hand. I say myself, I'm Team Meghan, so I look younger, right? That's the plot, that's the strategy. It was a lie when I say I love the royal family to start with, because when I get to this country, I thought, if you want to do well, you have to become an overcompensating immigrant. You know, like immigrant that hates immigrant, basically, like Priti Patel. That's how you succeed in British society. So that's what I become, and then I just, I wait a little fat, I have tea, watching Queen stuff, and I cry when here God save the Queen. But until one day it became real. I went to my hairdresser, Hanako, and my hairdresser has to be Hanako because you guys can't deal with my Oriental silk. So I went to Hanako, and you know how hair salon put the trashy magazine on the coffee table at the waiting area, right? And I was sitting and I said, I'm so above this. Variety, okay, hello magazine. But my phone died. I was so bored. So I took the Hello magazine and I opened and said, hello. How have I missed you all these years, right? All the saucy stuff. I didn't know that the royal family was much better drama than EastEnders. And there's everything. Cheating, sibling rivalry, useless children, alleged murder, Pizza Express in walking. And how dark will my grandson be when he's born? Oh my God, there's everything. And since Meghan Markle joined around season 12 or 13 time, she totally elevated to the show, right? To the level of the Real Housewife of Buckingham Palace. I mean, wow! If you don't remember, this is a woman that announced subtly her pregnancy at her cousin's wedding. What a bitch! Love her to death. So we are locked down. I have nothing to do, so I wrote a musical for the royal family called Windsor the Musical. And you guys are like, fuck off. No one believes me. Where is it? Well, 2020 was not the time to launch a new show. Where do I go on tour, right? No, don't too. So that's why it is constantly evolving because the story keeps writing itself. If you will allow me luxury, can I test some numbers tonight from the musical? Yeah, let's do it! Woo! All right. Don't go too far, it goes a bit rapey. All right, okay, so the idea of this musical is to celebrate Britishness. And I thought, what is the most British thing? British Museum is the most British thing. So this musical is based on the British Museum, yeah? In that every song in the musical is stolen, okay? There's nothing original. Actually, I've been thinking about writing an original song, just one, called Some Relaxation May Vary. But I don't know, I'm still thinking about it. Okay, so I will set out the dynamic of this very clearly, starting with the familiar beat from Disney. And then Prince Charles will jump out, oh, I just can't wait to be king. Mom, why are you still alive? You know, something like that. But we will have the British people chanting, no. Ha, 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 stay alive, stay alive. Because we want the extended bank holiday for the Diamond Jubilee. That's the 2021 and 22 version. Yes, yes, yes. And then to close this musical, because I think going way over time, so we're going to finish the musical with a good pop song. No Disney kitsch. Good pop song. I'm talking about Disney Child Survivor. Yeah? And you have to build a crescendo. You don't start with Queen Bee. You start with Kelly and Michelle, innit? Right? Let's get a sidekick song. Who are my Kelly and Michelle? Kate and Megan, obviously. So first come Kate. I've been making royal babies like a pressure cooker. Yeah? I have Georgie Charlotte. What's my third one? I can't remember. Let's call him a spare. Now that Meghan Markle's out of the picture, I'm the top choice for fashion designer. And then Kate will be pushed away by Meghan, and she will come here and say, well, I've been severely bullied by the British newspaper. Piers Morgan is not my friend. He's just a wanky loser. I try to have my cake and eat it, and that's such a failure. But hey, Oprah's my friend, and the interview was watched by millions of viewers. And then the Queen comes out, pushing away. Queen Elizabeth II, Lizzie Elizabeth. She will then finish this song. The Queen goes, no wind machine, she's a bit frail. So, I'm a survivor, I'm not gonna give up, because I live longer than Margaret Milk Snatcher Thatcher. I'm a survivor, I'm gonna make it. British people, please vote a better Prime Minister. I'm a survivor, I'm not gonna give it, cause my regal face on your non-vegan fiber. I'm a survivor, his house of Windsor. Obviously, I didn't murder Diana Spencer. Right, okay. Go watch The Crown. I don't care. Thank you, beloved. I've been Kuan-Wen. Bye.